Hey there, guys. I have been gone for around 5 months now. I'm sorry about that. I hope you can forgive me. Anyway, those 5 months I spent streaming, but I wanted to deliver content to you. So, I'm here with the most awkward intro I can make for a new video. Subscribe! Today let's chat about something that has arisen over the past couple of months. Virtual cons. Like the counterpart to real life cons. These conventions have come to be because of like a deadly virus known as like the 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛. I think you know what I'm talking about. My goal is the video isn't explaining it. I honestly can't explain that well as much as a professional, so watch a video on that if you want to. But virtual cons have piqued my interest because I'm more of an online kind of guy. I kind of sit behind a computer for the entire day. That's what makes me happy. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. First off, why? If you haven't noticed, there is a deadly virus going on. I mean, it's kind of obvious and it's been going on for a couple of months. And it prevents us from going to public activities, which is fair. You should stay at home. Don't go out. Get your vaccine. Now, for furries, this leaves a big problem. Furries are the type of people who would love to go around people, and it makes happy about being around other people. However, these cons are usually the peak of that, the peak of the pinnacle, the tip top of furry entertainment. However, we don't have that. We can't get our furry floof tail fix, however you want to call it. I don't know. You can't get it this year and last year, and it's something that's kind of been plaguing at furries. So what now? What's our next goal? Well, the final frontier is the internet. The internet is amazing. It's crazy. It's home to many amazing things. I mean, and there is already a ton of furry stuff on it. Like literally, that's where we get most of our stuff. These internet cons take place on usually like 3D games, like VR chat, Minecraft, and other stuff. But VR chat is usually used because it's free. And people like free stuff. However, you can use it with a VR and you can actually move your hands and stuff, which is pretty cool. That is something people would love to do. I don't have a VR. I can't really do that. But this ease of access led there to being like a ton of online furry conventions in VR chat. And it's not just a couple of people. No. Things like 𝓛𝓘𝓐𝓛, 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓚𝓢 Northwest, and stuff like that have done conventions like this. And this idea of a disaster can now be moderated with technology. Because in normal cons, things can go wrong and things can go crazy. I mean, I'm not going to go through a list of horrible things that haven't written for them. But there are things that just can be easily moderated. However, that can lead to other things not being as easy. It is online, so that's kind of a big thing. That's kind of a major thing that stands out to me. However, that there's some ups and downs. This does open up a bigger possibility for raiders because it's not actually harming people. So I guess it's like some kind of validation, but that hasn't been seen because you have to like actually like get in via like invitation. I think some you don't. Some you can just go in. Some are completely open, which can be dangerous. But I haven't seen any cases of that yet, which is nice. But there probably is going to be something like that. Or there already has been, I just haven't covered it, which is extremely possible. But as of last year, 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛, a YouTuber furry who is recently retired, hosted an amazing furry online convention in Minecraft. Not many people do in Minecraft. However, Midwest Furfest, I think, did it. And some other ones have. But this was one of the first ones I did. It was back in 2020, early 2020. And it wasn't really meant to be like just that. It was planned before the virus. So I made all the builds in it, and the reason that's why I pick it up, that's why I say this, because it's the one I made. So I am biased, but this is the first con I ever went to, and technically I did make it, help make it, but yeah. So there was no signups, no admission fees. You just join. You just play it. If you know the guy, you watch his content, you could have joined. And you can call it what you want. You don't have to call it a convention, but we call it a convention because it was fun. It brought together a large group of furries into a single place. And that's what I think is pretty much defining of a con. I mean, there's obviously other things, but like community setting and being with each other is something that I find majorly important. When you look at these other conventions and other things in the same sorts, you can see the same kind of like gist, that it's just wanting to be with other people and have other people to talk to. And I think that's kind of amazing about the furry fandom. We aren't the type of people who meet on some specific platform. We can do anything, anywhere. On a plane, on a train, in a car. That all sounded very horrible, but you know what I mean. We all can interact with each other anywhere we go. With programs like Discord, VR chat, and Snapchat. I don't know. Snapchat's really not one of them, but Telegram is. Telegram is a very furry thing. I guess I can go over that if you guys want. But the idea of getting along with other people, and not getting along, but getting to be with other people hasn't been a new thing. It's just a thing that's come to fruition due to this deadly virus. And it's a good and a bad thing. It takes a tragedy like this to kind of bring it up front, but it takes a tragedy like this to also bring a lot of people together. And I think that's kind of amazing, personally. This does beg the question, though. What's happening with the in-person conventions? I haven't been to any, so I wouldn't really know all the logistics, but 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓚𝓚 and some other content creators have made videos about how this is dangerous for furry conventions. Not online conventions being dangerous for them, but the pandemic. Due to this pandemic starving them of most of their funding, which is usually paid for by admission fees and other stuff like that, and community donations, it is kind of like tolling on them. And these hotels and venue places want their money, and they don't care that there's a virus going around. They want their money. They won't stop until they get it. Now, they have like I think a year or so, and then they have to pay it. But I don't know. I don't know all the logistics, so don't take my word for it. Take other people's words for it. I'm not that informed. Go to a good informed place, and you will find a lot about that. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is online furry conventions. Now, for the future of these events and this stuff, like VR chat conventions, Minecraft conventions, and other stuff in the same sorts, I see there actually being a pretty big place for it. And not just single one on their own, but grouping them together. For example, we can have 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓛 and then just, I don't know, 𝓛𝓘𝓝𝓛 online, which will be fun for people who, I don't know, maybe are in Britain and can't get it, or any Europe. Why did I say Britain? Any place where they can't get it, or you just don't have enough money, and you just want to, you know, spend some time with people there and have a good time. You can do VR chat, Minecraft. Heck, I know I didn't mention it, Roblox, other games like that. I just don't know many of them. I didn't write that down. I was just thinking online cons. That's my entire thing. But yeah, it could be with whatever you want. It's not like some specific thing. But merging these two things, I think would be a really cool idea. I don't know how it'd be done, but it would bring a lot more people to one place. And for the younger furries who their parents haven't known yet, or they don't feel like they'll be accepted or aren't accepted, this could be a really nice outlet for them. And it's already have been for people who can't do this, and they only have like Minecraft or VR chat or something like that. And they just need some place to go and want to go. And I think online conventions really open a doorway for them. So anyway, I'm done rambling. I'm done going on about online conventions. This was a nice little video. It's not like the longest, and it's been 5 months since I uploaded a video. I'm sorry. I've just been slacking a lot. I haven't even been that busy. I'm just learning to use other programs and stuff. Playing Minecraft. So yeah. Follow me on Twitch. That's where I'm doing most of my stuff. So anyway, online furry conventions are probably the best mix of including everyone and still having an amazing time. You get one or the other, or you get both. So it's not really a choice. You get both, but you know what I mean. I don't have that much of like a comparison thing. Anyway, if you ever want to be a fluffball on the internet and still be in the comfort of your home, it's a pretty good condition. It's like a pretty good like mix. Be fluffball, stay home. Don't have to commission a fursuit. Commission a 3D model. That's like $100, but it's well worth it. Not as expensive as a fursuit. But anyway, I 100% suggest online conventions. They are really fun. And you meet a lot of nice people. So So yeah, thank you, wonderful people. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any conventions you've gone to, please say it in the comments section. I will go through them and maybe answer, like say, wow, that's cool, or wow, that's not cool, or wow, that sounds fun. Or you can say about ones that are coming up. So yeah, hey guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. See ya!